where we talk about whatever.
Whatever.
Yes. And I want to tell you right now, what if I told you there's a store in the US that is taking over the country in a negative way and you're being manipulated by the store and other stores like it? Yes, Dollar Store, Dollar General, Family Dollars, all those are a plague to the American ecosystem. And you need to stop buying there now, or else you will sell your soul to the devil himself. I don't like these stores because I've ate for their stores 5 days in a row. I've ate nothing but Dollar Tree shit. And it's fucking up my diarrhea, bro. Horrible.
I believe you, man. I was part of that challenge with you, and I ate these. And I gotta tell you, man, they're not good for your digestive tract. We ate ramen. We ate snacks that are bad for you. We ate drinks from there, and I gotta tell you, I had to call into work because I was that sick the next day, and that is not taken lightly, man. You know, this look at that food, bro. It looks horrible, and I gotta say,
Bro,
it's also addicting, man. I ate it all. I didn't want to eat it all, but I still ate it all because of the horrible chemicals that are in the food, right? So I think
we
that, like
literally risk getting cancer. We risk getting cancer for
Mike,
content.
I might have to go get a colonoscopy soon just to go get, figure out what's going on, But jokes aside, um, these dollar stores have become kind of trendy and have become kind of hip because people are going there and doing these fun challenges, which we also partake in, to go ahead and admit. But like you're saying, man, it's become a plague to our local economies. What you want back in the day, you had all these like local kind of. You hear about these what's it called, farmers markets, where local people come and sell products. This kind of stuff is taken away from that because it's targeting people who are looking for cheaper products. So people aren't gonna be more inclined to go to a farmer's market and spend more on local products. So it's really, I think, a negative thing for our economy, man.
Yeah, like you're saying, it's totally correct. People go to dollar stores thinking, hey, it's only $1.25. I can buy this item and I don't have to go to my local HEB or Walmart or whatever the fuck grocery store they go to. But the problem is sometimes, very oftentimes, you're buying the product at a cheaper cost, but for less actual quantity. So
Correct.
you end up having to go twice to buy eggs or to buy rice, and you end up spending more than what you would do if you would just go to a main grocery store and buy the bigger package. So a lot of
Right.
people are being findled. They're being swindled with these Dollar Tree magic prices. Their hypocrisy, you know? And we have seen this trend on social media. We've seen it on YouTube. People just go to Dollar Tree and they eat it for a couple of days to go viral. Now, I can assure you a lot of them are going to die. All of them are going to die. And some of them are going to die because they get sick from the poison of Dollar Tree products. This ramen noodle that we ate, this fancy marketable Tapatio ramen, had so many chemicals. All the shit that RFK is trying to ban, I ate, bro. Look at
Bro. Yeah, we got tricked into it too, man. And I was there, and I was like still buying it. I felt like a mindless robot, just targeted by these products. I blame what is this, Kellogg's? I blame Kellogg's. I blame Maruchan. I blame all of them, bro. They're all part of the Kool-Aid, bro. And look, if you then, and also another thing, like they have some strange foods in here, man. They got sardines in a can. They got mushrooms in a can. They got canned salmon, bro.
and the mushrooms don't get
Strange
you high.
food.
That's a sad part, bro. It's like
What
they
was
give
that?
you high blood sugar, but not
Yeah, yeah. They want you to go to. You're gonna end up in the doctor, guys. So the money you're saving on these products right now, you're gonna end up paying tons more in medical bills when you go for your freaking high cholesterol, high blood pressure, fucking strokes. It's
and
not
erection
worth it, man.
problems too.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what? Hey, man, I don't know. You can't blame Dollar General. Yeah, Dollar Tree on that, man. That sounds like a personal problem, bro. Uh,
Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Dollar General. So let's talk about the specifics because I want you to know the enemy. Okay, Dollar Tree, if you're watching this, you are the enemy. Unless you hit me up at my email and I sponsor me, then I love you. You're the best store ever. Okay, but right now you're my enemy. And Dollar Tree is actually a parent company of Family Dollar. They go,
wow.
have you ever been to Family Dollar? It's
Of
basically a
course.
black store.
Whoa.
I'm just
You gotta be honest about things, right? That they target those demographics, right? They know that they're that we are more like ourselves, two Mexicans. That's all you see there. We're more susceptible to those kind of marketing tactics because we're looking at the price. We love that the price is $1.25, but like you said, we're getting swindled, man. And it's unfortunate because, like I said, it's you're you know they're getting easy money off of you because you're gonna come back next week and the next day and the next day. It's addiction, right? It's like anything else.
Yeah, I mean the stores. It's crazy the number of stores of Dollar Tree and Dollar or Family Dollar they are. 'Cause it's the same company. There's
Mhm.
like I think there's more Dollar Trees than there are McDonald's, which is crazy, bro.
Right.
There's a
I'm
Dollar
seeing
Tree
here that
every
there's
corner.
16,774 stores in the US and Canada, while on the contrary, there's 13,000 McDonald's. And that's a crazy number when you actually start to think about it because think about how many McDonald's you have around the corner from your house. There's a tons, right? They're everywhere. And then there's more Dollar Trees. That's insane. Is that not insane?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And the thing is, like, they target these Dollar Trees, these Dollar Generals, in areas where a lot of minorities live. Like, that's why I made the joke about it's a black store because, unfortunately, they target these demographics of people who live in communities where they can't afford to buy a bigger quantity. And trust me, like, I'm not over here like living in a Dominion or in a fancy area. I'm over here in an area where I have like $20 stores all around me because I'm a broke as shit. I'm fucking broke. The other
That was
day,
funny.
I was in a rush to get hair gel so I can go to my dad's birthday dinner. So I
Yeah.
said, you know what? Let me go to Family Dollar. They sell pomade there. They only had the most black pomade ever, bro. Bro, my hair was greasy for 3 days after showering, bro.
You have to get a pressure washer.
Bro, I had to use apple cider vinegar, bro. That's what I
Oh
had to
man.
use. And that's another thing about Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Like the products change from store to store. So, like for example, bro, look how filthy that store is, bro.
This store was bad, bro. Me and my girl go there and we're like out of there in 10 minutes, bro, because it's a mess in there. And it's also
Yeah,
like for some reason there's a bunch of teens in this plaza. The teens love to go there and like just I don't know loiter or whatever. And yeah, it's a mess, man.
yeah, it's a mess. I'd love to go there and create content. This is the thing. It's because it's such a catchy store that it's trending all over the internet, and it's very crazy how the internet is so powerful that it can literally make a store grow. Like Dollar
Yeah,
Tree is growing because of the content. It's
right.
ridiculous.
100% it
Um,
is.
and the crazy thing, dude, is Dollar Tree specifically they sell shrimp, they sell steak, they sell salmon, bro.
Bro, you have a crazy video in the works, and I'm actually excited for how that's gonna be. But you went off, man. Like you ate, you cooked, you bought food there, and actually did the challenge true to his word. And I'm
Yeah.
interested. I'm really interested in your perspective as to if you let's say you were gonna seriously take the life and like a life change and stop going to HEB, stop going to the other grocery stores, and just go to Dollar Tree. What do you think? How do you think your life would go, bro? What you think you'd be eating good meals? What is your perspective on that now that you completed the challenge?
Bro, the healthiest thing you eat at Dollar Tree, the healthier you eat at Dollar Tree, the less taste it is, bro. It was the most bland dish. I did canned chicken, which first of all, how the hell do you get chicken in a can, bro? Like
Right,
what like it's a chicken with the
compressed.
chemicals of a sardine. It's ridiculous. I
It's
ate that, no taste. And then I also ate the salmon, no taste on the salmon. Plain brown rice, nothing. The vegetables, the most frozen, bland vegetables ever. So if you want to live healthy in Dollar Tree, say goodbye to your taste buds. Now, if you want to live fast and die young, then Dollar Tree is a store for you because they got all the endless possibilities of shits. They got white Easter bunnies that are fruity pebbles. That's the real thing, bro. They got
oh man,
those straws, the cereal straws, bro.
yeah,
Those things, it's so bad, so
bro.
chemically.
I ate one and I was wired, bro. I was like, remember, it was insane.
Yeah,
The amount of sugar that is, bro. This is why I needed at RFK, bro. Like RFK needs to just target dollar stores and like immediately like 50% decrease in obesity because
Yeah.
Look, I want to see how much sugar is in this stuff, man. Like, let's see. Total sugars 20 grams. Um, 20 grams of sugar, bro, on each of those sticks, man. That's too much, brother. Sorry,
Yeah.
Toucan Sam.
And bro, I'm talking about what about the chemicals? Read the chemicals in there because those chemicals
All
are
right,
crazy.
let's get into our chemistry class because we're gonna have to read all the ingredients. Ingredients: wheat, flour, sugar, maltodextrin, blend of vegetable oils, palm and shea oil, skim milk powder, whole egg powder, rapeseed oil. That sounds horrible. Soy lectin, salt, natural flavor, yellow dye, red dye, yellow dye 6, blue dye. Contains milk, soy, wheat, egg, peanuts, hazelnuts, and almonds. Wow, thanks, Kellogg.
Yeah,
There you
there's
go, man.
so many products in there that are there's so many chemicals that they're going to take away because RFK is now in office. He is the director of human health services, which is an amazing feat. It's something that's really going to change America for the long run. I'm
Right.
surprised there's so many damn people that don't like RFK. For example, I was in this comedy show and this comedian said, "How do we feel about RFK?" And people booed. Like, are you
Whoa.
retarded? Did you live through the pandemic or not? Because you were forced a vaccine. You were forced a vaccine like Diddy forced his little kids to penetrate him in the ass. That's how bad you were forced to take the COVID vaccine. Okay?
Yeah.
And you don't like RFK? You're falling for Elizabeth Warren, you fucking dumbass.
Bro, Elizabeth Warren is a snake, bro. An absolute snake. Pocahontas, they call her. She literally got scholarships just because she was quote unquote Native American.
Bro.
She's an
Elizabeth
absolute piece of
Warren?
garbage.
Elizabeth Warren needs to be a fucking librarian out of high school, bro. That's
Bro, she looks, that is her archetype, bro. She's exactly that, bro. Hey, stop making noise over there. I could just see her making that or getting a ruler and going, be quiet. I can totally see that, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, he's getting a lot of hate, man. It's and in general, man, just the political landscape right now is there's propaganda on both sides. There's attacks on both sides, like the whole Elon Musk thing where he has now he has like a 13th child, which like with like the fifth different women. Man, he's been working, bro. He's getting on the overtime, bro. So there's a lot of stuff going on both sides, and it's very interesting to be like, I know, political commentators like we are nowadays, and kind of trying to what's it called, be able to designate what's true, what's not, what's kind of like. But the thing that we is utterly like is like so true and undeniable is what's been coming out from the whole Doge thing and all the money that's being that's the way they're fixing the budget, right? Because there's tons of money that was just being thrown around on stupid programs on what's it called, those, what are they called, NGO profits, what are they called?
Yeah, the government funded groups. It's crazy. The government had the ability, Congress had the ability to create non-government programs that
Mhm.
would give money to the government. That's like
Correct.
AI detaching itself and replicating itself and having it grow. Like,
Yeah,
you cannot do that, bro.
it's
I
insane,
can
man.
make a program that if I were in Congress and I get all my AOCs and all the other like left-leaning people, right? And I get them all to create an idea. Let's create a business. You know, all these different we're senators, so we know all the fucking people that control the business in our areas. Let's create a
Yeah,
non-government entity that actually gives money back to our branch of government, to our Democratic Party, to our ideology. And this is why we need a government audit because it makes sense. You have Elon Musk, who is, a lot of people call him a genius. Let's say he is a genius at efficiency. I've always
Mhm.
wondered, how does Elon Musk get so many businesses done? Can he really be a senior engineer? Can he really be doing space rockets and Teslas and innovating in AI and X?
Mhm.
What is it? Where is his genius? His genius has to be in efficiency, creating companies that work, that are successful and can run autonomously. So
Mhm.
emphasis on autonomously because I'm dyslexic. I need to try hard with those words.
Autonomous. Yeah.
When you're only right here, I just gonna.
Yo, damn, for real, man.
So the government needs an audit, bro. Did you see the clip where Trump was like, I didn't want to get Elon Musk, but there was no one smarter? Did you see that shit?
Bro, yeah, that's such a. They've been doing like daily updates, right? Kind of like coming out and talking at the White House. That's been strange. The complete opposite of the last kind of 4 years, right? Where
Yeah.
we just got a weird. a weird kind of State of the Union every 3 months, and he'd be like kind of murmuring around. Um, so definitely a different take on how things were. Um, and it's been interesting because and one of them he even had his kid with him, which is like
Yeah.
it's kind of unprofessional, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he is just, I guess, trying to clean up the government. It's in a way, and there's even talks about possibly getting some of that money in our tax returns. I don't know how true that is. Um, there has been some murmurs about that, and shit, I'll take all the money I can because
Yeah.
I'm looking at filing my taxes. I'm like, God, I need more, man. Because so yeah, man, it's definitely an interesting time right now. It's definitely in very a lot of stuff happening.
A lot of stuff happening. A lot of planes falling too, bro. They keep
Oh my
falling.
word,
What's
bro!
going
Every
on?
week another plane is down, dude.
Dude,
Bro, we ain't
I
flying
can't trust
nowhere, huh?
anyone saying flying is safe no more, bro. Flying is you don't fucking know, bro.
I know it's just I think it's the visibility, right? Like we're every week. This video is insane. I guess we'll probably get into it later in our current events, but that video how that apparently like the way the wing crashed was beneficial because all the fuel got out. If not, they all would have been engulfed in flames. That's
That's
insane, man. That like these events keep on occurring and kind of like makes you question things as to how competent are these people and what are the background checks, what's the training like, and they have to be audited as well, bro. The FAA, all these programs, they have to be audited as well. I don't know what's going on there, but auditing and making sure everything's in place is important. Every yearly audits, 6 month audits are important. So yeah, man. Even myself, I have an audit next week. We have a customer coming in, and I gotta be ready for it. That's how it is. You gotta be ready for it. You gotta show that you are in compliance because if you're not, you're in trouble, buddy. You know.
yeah, definitely with the planes. We've covered it in the show before that the Boeing company is a company that's very suspicious, and if we want to get conspiratorial, they've linked to murders, bro. Because a lot of
Oh,
whistleblowers have been just mysteriously dying in the Boeing company.
correct.
And now, a couple years later, or maybe 2 years later, we hear all of these planes crashing, whether it be just people being incompetent or
Hmm.
the planes failing. What is going on? Why is this a thing? It almost feels like the people that control the world in their offices, they're smoking their cigars and they're like, "Is it time?" Yeah. And they press a button, and that button, now all the planes starts fucking malfunctioning. Like, we want to create a new sense of horror. Boom, planes no longer safe.
Right. Yeah, I wonder how much of it is just the actual planes not being prepared correctly, at correct level of quality, and how much of it is just like the actual what's it called, um, the operators, like the guys flying the planes, that are how much of them are not just not competent, man. It's insane. But yeah, you're right. It comes down to that. Boeing is a strange company. There's been tons of quality issues with them. That they had that one plane where the freaking door blew off, and people were luckily land. But all these quality issues are insane, man. At least we're in the business in any business, bro. Quality is like the highest concern. There needs to be high quality, and after that, you lose trust from us. Like I know people who are like not going on flights in general right now because they're just scared, right? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not going Southwest because most of these problems have been with like I think it's Southwest or you know Delta or whoever. But that's how you lose trust, man, in any business. So it's important that they really have to get this knocked down, man, because no one's flying anywhere. I know people. I have coworkers who are like, oh yeah, I'm not flying nowhere. I'm just gonna drive. Like dang.
The crazy thing is, like, you're saying, like, oh, people are choosing to pick certain airlines. Like, oh, don't pick that airline because that airline crashes. Dude, who has the luxury to pick an airline? Planes are
Correct.
so expensive that there's no luxury. There's which one is the best one, which one doesn't have a layover, and that's it. That's all the
Right.
questions.
That's all I care about. Yeah, that's it.
People get credit cards just to go on trips. Like, that's the way that we talk about China and the social credit system. Dude, our system is also so like complex, and it's meant to oppress you. Like, in
Hundred
order for you
percent.
to be a successful person that travels and enjoys the world, if you're not rich, if you don't have daddy money or showing your tits on OnlyFans, bro, what you need to do is you need to get a credit card. And you have to get a credit card that has flying points so you can collect miles. And once you're on a plane, you're not allowed to do anything, or else they're gonna kick you out for any disturbance. It's ridiculous that we live like that's just to travel. They limit the way that we can travel. They don't come on, make it less
Yeah.
expensive. Fuck yeah.
100%. I've heard people talk about how pre 9/11 flying was actually a kind of cool. Was like in and out 30 minutes kind of thing. Like I've talked to I have coworkers who are older and like told me about those times. I'm like they're like yeah, oh yeah, before going on a flight you would get there 30 minutes before and you'll be fine. I was like confused, man. I've obviously I'm 29 years old. We didn't live through it like that. You know, we were so young.
No.
So that kind of is a strange situation to me, man. Because I'm like, dang, they've really made it a very difficult situation for us in general. Obviously, with all the checks and all the balance, it's kind of what I feel like going on a flight now is kind of like a humiliation ritual, man. You gotta walk, you gotta take off your shoes, show your ID, you gotta show this, you gotta show that, you gotta show your ticket like 4 times for no reason.
Yeah.
At some point you get like basically face scanned, even though they don't even ask for permission. It's kind of that's like weird, man. You know, it's strange. So I feel like like I said, you gotta take off your shoes, bro. Your stinky ass shoes, you know, out there. You got some weirdos that fucking you know that you got the people laptop. There's like a weird rule where you can bring it, you can't bring it. They're always changing it on purpose. It's just even the thing with the bags. Like it even came out during a Congress speaking where like they they do that thing with the bags on purpose to like overcharge or whatever. So it's a whole freaking thing, man. They make it harder for a reason. It's like just a way of making the whole thing a nuisance, right?
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like it's definitely dude, it's just before 9/11 you can smoke cigarettes, bro. You can have sex in the restroom. You can do all these crazy things on the airplane, bro. Bro, now now you can't do any you can't do anything in the plane, bro, like at all.
Now
Like put your
you gotta
headphones
hold in your fart the whole time, bro.
in. Yeah, dude. You gotta hold in your fort, put your headphones in, and enjoy watching Minions 3 or whatever the fuck it's called.
The oldest movie you can think of. Yeah. Here's the
Bro,
Sandlot. Yeah.
and you know the crazy thing is apparently in like air flights, like I don't know if it's like a federal thing, but like
Yeah.
you can't show movies that talk about plane crashes or like
Oh,
what's wrong there.
yeah, that's funny, man. It's a lot of movies eliminated right there.
Yeah, dude, and what's up with the internet with the Wi-Fi, bro? Like, how many times do you like go on like how many times do you see an airline promise you free Wi-Fi, and then you get on the flight and they're like,
You
oh,
never
this
get it.
flight doesn't get the Wi-Fi because we're not flying at the right altitude. What the fuck?
Bitch, I know there's satellites up there. That's how it works. That's not how it like what the fuck are you talking about? Like you pretend the technology that doesn't work. That's
Yeah,
insane. Like
yeah. Like
yeah,
when
dude.
people go ahead, go ahead.
No, it's insane that they just lie to you like that, man. They try to manipulate you.
And they want you to put your phone on airplane mode, bro.
Bro, actually I had never been in a flight until I flew with you to LA. That was my first flight ever.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's such a strange situation. The whole thing, that procedure where like there's the lady showing you the belt and yada yada, all that stuff. It's like so robotic, man. It's strange. I've even seen a thing where how like the whole thing with the oxygen mask, it's meant to get you high just so that you become obedient. I don't know. I forget what movie I saw that in. What is it?
Yeah,
Fight
I
Club?
think
I think I saw it in Fight Club. I think it's from Fight Club. Hey, good movie though.
yeah. Yeah, Fight Club. Yeah, I think it's like it doesn't do anything. It just like calms you down so that you don't panic, right? Like it's not
Exactly.
like
You become obedient. You can become a sheep. Yeah.
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 That's crazy. But dude, airlines, like why is it that this is such like an imprisonment and now they're not safe, man?
Yeah,
Like
no,
it,
you can't. You can't keep me at an airport for an hour and a half ahead of the flight, and then not guarantee me 100% quality or like
yeah.
that's not gonna happen, right? So there needs to be it needs to be fixed and settled and shit. I think I even saw that for this flight that flipped over. They're offering each customer like $30,000. But dude, that's insane, right? You could have literally died. You were in a you were in a fire. Like damn.
Yeah.
Insane. Insanity, man. Uh, no
But
flights
it's
for me. I'll be driving. Yeah.
huh?
I said no flights for me. I'll be driving and staying in my state of Texas.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking right now that the future of flying drones. What if they say fuck these planes and a company just creates massive drones that just take you from one city to the next, like San Antonio Austin drone? Would you ride that shit?
Drones. I don't know, man. I gotta. I know it has to be reliability there. I don't know, dude.
Right.
Well,
Because like just think of like a hot air balloon, but it's like a
because
drone, and then you're like in a basket, and it's like safe and stuff. I don't know.
think about it, like the plane was invented like what 19 something or 18, late 1800s.
Yeah.
The Kitty Hawk thing. So and then like literally like 20 years later, or 10 years later, it's being used in war. So there's always like these things are insane, man. Like yeah, like, right now drones are being used for these kind of military applications, but I'm pretty sure, like you said, there's probably people who are working on commercial applications for drones and going from city to city. I'm sure these like the elites will start using it first. You know, like that's what happened with Kobe Bryant. I think he was using a helicopter to go like to like Southern California, like just because of it's really quick, and but he ended up passing away that way. So it's like there's convenience, but then it's like it's also a risk, man. You know, it's insane.
Yeah. And why don't we get into some topics right now from
Yes,
the
dive into our
Instagram?
current events. Let's go.
I think it's awesome because for the first time we reorganized, we met, and we're trying to make this podcast
Yeah,
as best as possible for you. So if you're watching right now, I ask for you to subscribe to the
subscribe.
channel. Comment. What do you guys think of our catchy clickbait intro? Do you think we had a good monologue segment there? Obviously, now we're going to get into international news and the crazy AI developments. But this is what we do here in the podcast. We talk about current events. We give our take. We're honest about it. We might say things that are going to get us canceled, but that's what we do, man.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to share right now my screen, and we're going to get into the facts.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Damn, look at
Alright.
that organization, bro.
There you go. It's beautiful. Okay, so why don't we start with U.S. politics?
Sure.
Just because, wow, there's one post.
Yeah.
Okay. Trump demands 50% shares of Ukraine's revenue from critical minerals, oils, and gas, ports, and infrastructure. What do you think about that, bro?
Whoa.
Do you think that's fair?
So he's saying y'all got to give us some of that money back that we gave you, right? We're getting some of it back.
Yeah. Billions of dollars that were spent. Half of the money, the President Zelensky says that they don't know where it went. So Trump is
Wow.
definitely going to be like, bro, we need our money back. We're helping you more than Europe. And Europe is actually getting guaranteed their money back.
Right.
That's what Trump said today, somewhere like Europe is actually going to get the money they invested in Ukraine back. We're not guaranteed that money. So we need 50% of your I wonder if this was Trump's like idea from the start. Do you think Trump said, you know what, I'm going to charge the fuck out of Ukraine because it's some Biden bullshit?
Mhm.
Or do you think that Trump learned this now in office and saw the best strategy and shows that this is the one that he has to follow?
I think he already had it planned because he spoke before about when I before the war would be over before I even come in office. So he might have already had this plan, right? He knew that he will come in with a strong arm and be able to, kind of force Ukraine's hand. And what are they going to say no to this? I mean, we literally funded the past 4 years of this war, or 3 or whatever, how long this war has been going. I mean, we need to see some of that return. It's
Yeah, we definitely got to see some of that return. And also, like, nothing in life is free. Were we expecting to give Ukraine billions of dollars, half of the billions of dollars disappear, the decades is going to take to rebuild that country,
correct.
and then not expect a return in our investment? So what, we're just giving away free money? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Europe and France are all going to have orgies with the billions of dollars that we gave them. We can't do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
So
it needs to be. Yeah.
I'm sure Trump and Putin are like, dude, let's tag team Zelensky. He's a failed actor. People don't like him. Comedian. Yeah, he was roasting him hard on Twitter, right? You saw that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, I just think Trump just literally looked at the presidency like a TV show. He's like, Biden, not so good ratings. The show was bad.
The ratings, I will get them and I will keep them. Yeah.
Zelensky, he's a con man. He's a comedian. Where's the money? And
Yeah.
then he's like, guess what? Look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call Trudeau a governor. Like,
yeah, that was funny, man.
he's like, Elon, how viral do you think that's gonna be? Elon's like, oh, it's gonna be very viral. Here's my another fucking. Here's the kid. Here's another kid I produce right now.
Here's 2 more kids.
Yeah, boom. I just give him money. Okay, I'm rich enough. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Elon Musk gives women kids like Mr. Beast gives money to fucking teenagers.
Oh,
Bro.
that's a, hey, you got to do that one for your comedy, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm doing a stand-up show. I'm starting to get into that realm. There's a lot of bullshit that happens in the stand-up world, bro.
Yeah,
A
you've been
lot
telling me,
of
bro.
people that are trying to steal your girl. A lot of people that are over here trying to scam you from money.
A lot of cheese, man, huh?
A lot of people who there's this motherfucker. Okay, there's a motherfucker, and if I see him, I'm gonna say hi. How you doing? Good job.
Two Face.
Yeah, there's this
Two Face
motherfucker
Eric.
who said a joke like a year ago, and I laughed my hardest. This joke was fucking hilarious.
Gotcha.
So I went up to him like, "Hey man, you killed it. You're the best comedian of the night." And I progressively started seeing him because I'm going to these comic stores and just watching, not doing anything, watching and supporting the comics. And I see this guy. I'm like, "Hey bro, like let me buy you a drink. You were funny last time." Nah, bro, I'm good. Okay, look, this is my wife. Like we thought you were funny. He's like, "Oh, okay, let me follow you." Hey bro, I heard your podcast. Like I thought you had some cool things to say. Oh, thank you, bro. Like nothing, complete. Just having a podcast about not having friends in the comedy scene, and then you see this guy, and then you fucking like fucking push me away from you. What is it? Isolate me. Well, motherfucker, I saw you bomb last week. I saw you bomb so fucking bad that you said I lost y'all a long time ago. Your set finished and you walked out of the fucking bar like a walk of shame, motherfucker. And that same night, I killed it, bitch. And I haven't done comedy for shit.
Let's go,
right, so
bro.
back to the current.
That was for the ego, huh? Yeah, you're like, I needed that.
I might need to take some ayahuasca now.
Oh yeah, you need that toad. You need to lick that toad.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think what happened here is we started out, we have too many goddamn categories.
Damn, bro. Okay, so you got some politics there. Okay.
Okay,
why don't you split it up like that? I guess it's funny. Doge got so, like.
So okay, let's hear this because you send this.
Elon Musk, you don't control the money of the American people. The United States Congress does, and we control it with meaningful spending.
Look at these people in the back, man.
Like $330 million to Afghanis to help them grow crops.
This is, I'm gay. How else are we supposed
to get heroin in the States?
This shit has to be fake. That guy has to sign that says I'm gay.
On Sesame Street.
Hey, another one that says
there's literally
okay, this is fake.
$4 for
there's 4 people in the back,
bro. Taliban, because who wants terrorists?
And then the black girl says President Trump. This is the fakest fucking video I've ever.
Isn't that funny, man?
They just troll the fuck out of us. I thought this was like a Trudeau or something speaking. Okay, so I promise you next time it's gonna be more clean. We're just working. Okay, let's see. Let's go to.
That's why I go to the funny stuff.
Reaction. You want to react to shit?
This one's funny, bro. This was a funny video.
All right, let's react to this.
Chest letter in the mail this morning, and I just now opened it. And somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok, and I drive a 2024 BMW.
Got a Beamer, bro.
They have cut my food stamps from almost $4,000 a month down to $88 a month. They are telling me if I want a review that I have to sell my car. So you're telling me if you were on welfare, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, you can't drive a nice car? They are forcing me to sell my brand new BMW or I lose almost $4,000 in food stamps.
Bro,
not only that,
$4,000 in teeth. Huh? Bro, $4,000 in food stamps is insane.
That's insane. And you know she was buying the hot Cheetos macaroni with that
shit. She's buying the ramens, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bro. And with those teeth, you know she's buying some crack too, bro. What the fuck is going
on? Bro, and it's crazy. Like she doesn't see the insanity in this, that she just owns a BMW. I guess she's a TikToker and makes some money. But it's like, hey, you have a BMW that's worth, I mean, nowadays you're probably paying like $700 at least on that a month. So hey, some of that money, you know, shit, dude, that's insane.
Money does not have to go to you. $4,000 in food stamps. How many damn children do you have, bro? to
Are
need
you- do-
$4,000 in food stamps a month.
how many of Elon Musk's children do you have, ma'am? God dang.
None, bro. Elon's not choosing her for shit. No, but seriously, $4,000 and you're making money on TikTok. Look, I'm explaining to you, darling, in the simplest and nicest way possible. Food stamps are for broke people. If you're making money on TikTok, thousands of dollars for getting millions of impressions, you don't need food stamps, okay? You
Yeah.
can go to the grocery store and buy your own food. As simple
Correct.
as that.
You can go to Dollar Tree and buy tons of food.
Go to Dollar Tree and buy fucking Fruit Loop straws, bro.
Yeah.
Nerd soda.
Yeah. This is the
All right,
plane
so-
crash, bro. You gotta react to it.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
Insane, bro. Apparently, like I said, the way the wing crashed kind of like helped out because of all the gas was able to come out. Crazy, right?
Is that the one where they landed upside down?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god!
Okay, bro. If you experience that and survive, do you think that's an act of God, or are you gonna be like, oh no, science can explain this?
I don't know. I mean, the tires made it down, but he was coming in hot, bro. Like his speed was way too high. So let's read the caption just to have full information. A Delta Airlines jet flipped on its roof while landing Monday at Toronto's Pearson Airport, but all 80 people on board survived, and those hurt had relatively minor injuries. Snow, blown by winds gusting at 40 miles an hour, swirled when the flights from Minneapolis carrying 76 passengers and 4 crew attempted to land at around 2:15 p.m. Communications between the tower and pilot were normal on approach, and it's not clear what went so distractingly wrong when the plane touched down. Interesting. There is some comments here that actually I like reading the comments because they kind of give you an insight that you might not know. So this says here, this person says, as a flight attendant, please let this be a lesson to keep your seatbelt on at all times and tight. I see so many people with unbuckled seatbelts during takeoff and landing. Not only do you put yourself in danger, but you become a moving object. Good point. This other comment says, I am a pilot and I will tell you what I see from my point of view, but those who will tell you what really happened are the air accident investigators. When the plane is descending, you can see that it is counteracting the wind that is hitting from the side. And according to what I've read, the wind was 20 to 35 knots, which is not easy to land with a wind of that magnitude. If you look closely, can you scroll down a little bit?
Oh yeah.
What hits the ground first is the right wing due to the movement of the counteracting the wind that is hitting them. Okay. So apparently that's what there's a lot of high winds, and that's kind of created the whole difficulty, man. It's insane, right?
Yeah, it's just I thought planes were like pretty much like discovered, bro. Like I thought we knew everything about it. It seems simple.
Right.
No. So I definitely do think it's the Boeing air. I don't know if these are Boeing airplanes, but I feel like Boeing makes every damn airplane. And
Yeah.
I don't know any other company that's not Boeing. Like I'm not rich enough for that shit, you know. But
Yeah.
I think it's that. Like I don't know. I'm gonna say it's the plane themselves are fucked up. They need to be fixed, or they need to be destroyed and build new ones, or the technology that people are using in aviation is outdated. We need some fucking AI shit. We need some Meta glasses. We need some like Elon Musk Starlink communication.
Mhm.
If they're still using fucking NFL style like headset, bro, no.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's true.
you're not Tom Hanks. I mean, you're not fucking what's his name, the short guy. I fucked that joke up. Never
Tom
mind.
Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, you're not Tom Cruise, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's
So,
true, man. Yeah, we're not
that's-
going on any flights anytime soon.
I want to go on a bunch of flights.
You got all these trips planned and stuff.
All right. Okay, so why don't you read this one?
Oh, sure, man. Okay, so it says here, reminder that your kids should leave at home at 18 is a psyop by the central banks to make 10 extended family members pay 10 rents and mortgages, 10 sets of utilities, 10 car payments, and 10 of every item needed for a home, plus entertainment and stress relief to cope with being alone. So this is an interesting topic because this is something that we kind of, our generation got taught, you know, at 18, you are now an adult, you can leave the house and you are to rely on yourself from now on. But there is now a modern generation of people who are still living with their parents and don't plan on leaving anytime soon.
Yeah.
So that's gonna what that's gonna create is it's gonna create an easier living situation for the household, right? Because you're able to share split costs, split all these kind of bills, and live amongst each other for a much cheaper price than living by yourself, living like we do. We have homes, paying a high mortgage, paying rent. The thing is that that's not what the government and what the whole idea of the economy want, right? Because they're losing customers in a sense, right? They're losing out on income that could be made to pump into the economy. But we all know, I mean, we all know people who are. I have friends back home in the valley who are living with their parents still. They're just saving up money, accumulating money, and eventually want to buy a house. But is that the smart tactic or not? Because I've heard of people who are, for example, there's a lot of Indian immigrants who live amongst themselves like this. They live with the family. They have cousins. They have uncles. They all live in a big house, split
Yeah.
the costs, and live amongst each other. And they all have a. I mean, you see it. A lot of the Indian immigrants, they are business people. They own, um, what's it called? Gas stations. They own these businesses that you wouldn't even. You're like, whoa, it's insane. But what they do is they think about it more as a cohesive unit than more than the individual. So
Yeah.
this is yeah, this is kind of challenging the status quo and what is kind of morally correct and what isn't. Because is it morally correct to send an 18-year-old out to this world and just figure it all out by themselves with the way the world is right now, the economy? I don't know. I mean, it's tough, but I mean, I did it. I left home to go to college, and
Yeah.
I can say that it would have been beneficial to have the family unit to live with and to be able to assimilate to this new city in San Antonio and growing and getting help, right? But I don't know, man. It's kind of I guess a time it takes time to kind of analyze this stuff generationally. But I don't know. What do you think about it, man? What's kind of your perspective on it? I mean, I think you've lived it as well. So you've in a sense you've lived both now. So what is kind of your take on it?
Yeah, definitely being an immigrant, definitely being Mexican. We just, even if tribal instinct, we're like a one family, one unit. Why move apart from home when you can build a bigger house? That's
Mhm.
kind of the mentality. Why
Yeah.
split up the economy when you can go to the next socioeconomic status by living together? And if we
Right.
think about it, the banks are entities who want to make profit. They are companies. They're not even they're entities, right? When you
Yeah.
make a you can make a thing be an entity, a corporation, like legit.
Mhm.
It goes bankrupt, and now the people running it, which is very crazy, capitalistic. But the banks themselves have they want you to get a mortgage because when you take out a mortgage, a 30-year loan, fixed loan,
Yeah.
they make so much money off that. So for every single time they sell you a house, they already know how many rooms did we sell into this house? Oh, 4 rooms. Okay, they're gonna have a family. In 10 years, in 20 years, we're gonna be able to multiply our monies by so much because now their sons need to buy a house. And why not use the same bank their dad owned? Because that's the idea. And
100%.
even if they don't use the same bank their dad is, all these banks are interconnected to like some Swedish fucking Charles Schwab bullshit out there, They're still
That
gonna
is
make their
true.
money.
Yeah.
So when you split up the household, the nuclear family, and make people become independent at a young age, not only do the individuals at a young age get into more troubles in their lives because there's more temptations out there, and it kind of like, it's very risky. It's like Pinocchio. It's like Pinocchio being out in the world smoking cigarettes and shit. It needs to be back with his father.
Right.
Also, what happens? Sorry, go ahead. You're gonna say something.
No, I said right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Also, what happens is that when you split up the family, you can no longer have small businesses, family businesses. Because
Mhm.
let's say my dad works at HEB's warehouse. So what do? I go to college so I could get a different job. We're both in different industries. There's no way that we can communicate to build something.
Yeah.
Back in back in old times and in other countries, there was a farmer and he raised chickens and his son raised chickens, and then they end up having a big chicken farm and they sold it to McDonald's for chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
That can't happen anymore if we're
Yeah.
splitting up the family by making our kids leave home at 18 to buy
Correct.
a mortgage.
Right.
So I
Very
don't know
interesting,
who
right?
this
That
goes out
it's
for. I guess this goes out for people like us who are having kids. Like, realize, hey,
Yeah.
man, 18 is not when you're done. That's something that society, the banks have sold that idea towards you using media and fucking liberal news sources, man. So don't fall for that bullshit.
Yeah. If you love your kid for as long as they need you, right? For as long as you can, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to wipe your ass, right? Like you want them
Yeah,
to wipe your ass,
exactly, bro. Yeah.
bro. Imagine like you kick your son out at 18, then at fucking 38, you want him to wipe your ass and shit. It's like, nah, bro, you can't do that.
It's not gonna happen, but yeah.
It's not gonna happen, boy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else. What is this?
Oh, this one's funny, man.
What's the
I can't play it. What is it? Oh, this guy.
So this guy,
Go ahead.
we can show it, bro. Why can't we show it
The music maybe is gonna claim us
on Instagram?
because we're on YouTube. Okay, fuck it. Let's go.
I think Instagram's fine.
100% expected on the
Gotta
LED
go back from the beginning.
power supply.
This guy is funny, man. He's like really good at like. This is a new way of running
you walk
ads.
into your new classroom to meet your teacher and you see me? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I'm homeschooling. Anyways, if you want to order signs for your franchise stores, make sure you buy from a responsible sign company. LC
You
Sign
can mute it.
has
You can
four
mute it. But
respectively.
so this guy has been blowing up, bro. I've been seeing him on my feed, and it's just kind of a, I guess, a new way of like running ads and being funny. And it's just, I guess, I found it when I first saw it, bro. I bursted out laughing. I was like, he's doing a lot of things like this are
He
popping up
does a
nowadays.
lot of these, bro. He gets viral clips that are liberal, and then he makes fun of it by saying things that are like true, like I'm homeschooling, y'all are gay, fuck
Yeah.
that. No, you're not. You're not a man. Like,
Yeah.
and it's very interesting because this guy's in China, and there's actually some interviews on YouTube. Like, actually, somehow I ran into an interview of him.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he actually does work there, and it's a sign company that's very successful in China. And this guy has to be really smart because not only does he know English at a proficient level where you can make jokes out of it, he also understands like the American audience and what the
Yeah.
people actually want. So he can cut between the liberal bullshit and the conservative reality, and he's able to make money off it by humor, and it's promoting his business.
Correct.
So this motherfucker has a like he's
516,000 likes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has so many videos like this.
Yeah, exactly. So I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, props to that guy. Yeah, here's another one. Let's see.
Oh, this one was funny.
Yeah, okay, I can't play it.
It's
look how-
basically this One Direction guys, and then he says,
Yeah.
"I think you're."
Fuck, you guys are gay as fuck. Anyways, we've been making signage for more than 14 years. Any size can be customized.
Dude, and the signs are badass. Like,
They are.
dude,
Anyone
I
for
want a
podcasts, man.
size like that. I want a sign like that for our podcast, bro.
I know, bro. It's funny.
Yeah, so okay, that's our reaction so far. So
Yeah.
what do you guys think of
Uh,
this content, man? The reaction right here.
All right. I guess now is the AI and technology segment.
Yeah. So Elon Musk has released his new AI, which I cannot pronounce because I'm dyslexic. Maybe I'll pronounce it.
Which one? Grok 3.
Grok 3.
Grok
So
3.
Grok 3 is one of the most powerful AIs. It took over billions of dollars to build. Obviously, Elon Musk just bought a bunch of like NVIDIA chips, like the most expensive one, right there,
Mhm.
200,000 GPUs powering this training. And it was released to the public. There's an app you can download it. So let's go over some of the things that it does, some of its benchmarks out there. So 200,000 GPUs. This base trained the AI. That's
Whoa.
fucking crazy, bro.
It is. It's still being refined, it says. XAI's progress is remarkable as only 17 months ago they released their first model. So it looks like there's a graph here kind of showing exponential growth. Kind of declines a bit, but then it picks up. So that's crazy. Grok 3 delivers superior results compared to models like Gemini 2 Pro and GPT-4o. Even the Grok 3 mini variant holds up pretty well. So here you see a graph chart kind of depicting the differences between the AI models. It looks like it's competing pretty well. Grok 3 reached an ELO score of 1400, a level no other model has reached. The score will continue to improve in the coming days and weeks as the model is still in training. Chatbot Arena Limpsys. So from what I know, that's good. That ELO score is kind of like the key metric for the AI and for the model.
Yeah, I don't know what the ELO stands for, but I guess it is like the achieving like top tier test that you want to like achieve, like an SAT.
Yeah, exactly. Grok 3 is also impressive at creative coding, generating unique and innovative games. Using Cygame, make a model that is a mix of Tetrix and Bejeweled. The code could be very long. Output it as one file, make it insanely great. Damn. And it literally shows you the source code too.
Yeah, so you can basically enter make me a Tetris game, and it makes it like.
And it makes it, yeah. It can
This looks
generate
crazy.
code. Wow. It says it can generate code from an animated 3D plot of a launch from Earth, landing on Mars, and then back to Earth at the next launch window. So it's literally plotting the solar system in a like XYZ plane. That's insane.
Crazy, man. Like how do people even do this without the AI, man? Like it sounds impossible. It sounds like you have to be a genius to be able to do this. Like,
Software shit. Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like we can go to all the different like metrics that we don't. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck like these metrics represent. But the fact that Elon Musk is doing that is crazy. I mean, is it becoming like a monopoly man where he's just going to different branches of? I guess it's cool if you could go to different branches like industries, right? Like it's
Yeah. That's what he's doing. He's splitting it up to each industry.
But I don't. Do you trust Elon or do you not trust Elon?
I don't know, man. I guess until it shows that I can't, then I will. But for the most part, I think it is for our benefit. I think we'll see, right? I mean, I'm not afraid to call him out if he messes up on us, you know.
Yeah, I think it would definitely like help his reputation if he wasn't like just having offsprings left and right, like all these kids. Like
right.
If he had a family and 4 or 3 kids, like if people wouldn't suspect some things, but the fact that he has like all these different women in his life that he's gotten pregnant, just kind of it makes you feel like like there's something there that's like not respected, you know? It's very interesting. Obviously, like no one's gonna tell him anything to his face, but it's like, hey man, like, sir, are you sure you be having that many kids? Okay.
Whoa.
Exhibit in Japan features a chained robot dog that tries to attack you.
Bro, they're gonna do zoos like this and stuff, right? I can see that happening easily. Like they're gonna put a lion skin on it. Like they're gonna like, I can see the market. It's gonna be like a Jurassic Park kind of thing for sure. I can see that. Right.
Animatronics, right? Like
yeah, 100%. Wow. It looks realistic for the way it's moving.
Yeah, those dogs are crazy, right? Like they're used for military now. They run so fast, bro. Forever.
Right.
It's crazy that like the advancement of AI, like one of the first bodies that we see is this dog type feature. Like human engineering or engineering in general with the laws of physics have made it that like one of the most efficient robots that we can create is a dog, you know?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Okay, so that's with the AI. I thought we had more, man. Let's see. Okay, let's do some world news.
Sure, man.
So Trump forces Romania to free Tate brothers. The administration pressures Romanian authorities to lift restrictions on Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate.
These guys are polarizing.
Both of them.
These guys are polarizing, man. But I haven't seen them as, everywhere as I used to anymore, which tells me there's kind of been a decline in their influence. I think because for a while, man, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing a freaking Tate quote or Tate kind of misogynistic thing, right? It was everywhere.
Yeah, like Andrew Tate was everywhere being misogynistic. I mean, not really being misogynistic, but also being misogynistic. Like, he was just very polarizing.
Yeah,
and it's funny because like he was like clout was his highest currency, right? More than his money, more than his power. What he had is clout from the internet, which is human interest at the moment. When he was banned from these social media platforms, now he's on Rumble. I'm sure he does well on Rumble. I'm sure he still has millions of dollars. Correct. But it almost feels like something from the past. Like it just feels like characters. There's more characters in the world at this point.
Yeah.
That people don't really care about the Andrew Tates like that no more, man.
Nah, it's definitely it's phased out at this point. The whole alpha sphere, the whole manosphere thing kind of phased out at this point, right? It's kind of gone.
Yeah, it's like a different generation. It's no longer like relevant. This one is very interesting. So apparently the Pope is dying, bro. Like
I just heard that. Yeah,
he
insane.
doesn't look the same, bro. He looks like different. Like,
Bloated.
you see
He looks
that?
bloated, man. He looks like he looks like a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Bro, he does. It's crazy. He has pulmonary on both lungs, bro. Both lungs. So
Yeah, I
I
heard
don't think
they were doing
yeah.
practice for his like possible death. I saw. It's insane.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die, and we're gonna see that happen the
Damn.
next couple of months, man. Okay, so Texas measles cases swell to 48, marking state's worst outbreak in 3 decades. Are you gonna get vaxxed, bro?
Nah, I'm just gonna eat my Fruit Loops cereal sticks and be good.
Are you concerned about the measles, bro, or do you think it'll die down?
I'm sure it'll die down, bro. 48 is literally nothing. In Texas, what's the population of Texas, dude?
Hmm.
0.001%.
Okay, here we go. Texas lawmakers are considering nearly 24 marijuana and hemp bills this legislative session. Are you pro decriminalization of marijuana or recreational marijuana in Texas?
I actually am. I just think the obvious business there. The amount of funds that it could bring to the economy.
Yeah.
We've seen what happened in Colorado, where they're basically able to generate this funds through a marijuana tax for the state. I'm curious what that system would do to a state like Texas, which has a tons of a large population. But I know a lot of people, it's been brought to this before, and it never quite makes it across, right? So
No.
I don't know how long it's gonna take for this to, and not to mention how many people are already in jail for these kind of crimes, right? So it's insane, man, that they kind of don't see the vision for this. I think marijuana does affect everyone differently, but hey, alcohol's legal. Like, people can literally just drive and drink and drive and do that whenever they want to. So anything with moderation, anything with like excessive like abuse is going to be, bad for you, right? So yeah, I think it should become decriminalized and shouldn't be as big of a. And then also with the border, man, it'll kind of alleviate things and the dependency on the cartels.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that we have tobacco that gives you cancer. We have alcohol that ruins families. We have these substances are legal. Like even like all the pharmaceutical companies, these opioids that just leave people on the street wanting like actual bad illegal hard drugs. Yet marijuana is illegal, and everyone has done it. Everyone uses it. A lot of people use it, and they're regular people. They live regular lives. You can say, hey, man, like you're not supposed to use marijuana because it's going to affect you. You're going to be dependent on it. But then why is tobacco legalized? Why is alcohol legalized?
Vaping.
All these things create dependency and addiction. So just legalize this one. I think what's actually going to happen is the federal government is going to decriminalize marijuana or legalize it at some point. And that's where all these states are going to have to follow suit. Yeah. I don't feel like Texas is going to legalize it. There's hope, but I don't think so, man.
It's very conservative. Yeah, still.
Very conservative. Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with this restaurant, but Jim's, iconic Denny's type restaurant in San Antonio. This restaurant is on trial over plate glass window that shattered on diners. Yeah, do you know? Have you ever been to one of those?
This is the one on 410. Yeah, I've seen it. I know where I know where it's at. I've never eaten there though. Never eaten there.
It's basically going to like a Denny's but on steroids, bro. Like
gotcha.
Crackhead Central, man. This one's crazy. So Fort Worth massage parlor shut down after evidence of illegal sex services. Towel spot.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that.
I like how it's
in that sketchy mall setup too. Like it just, I wouldn't trust that.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. So a massage parlor is always like this. Like,
I guess, like man. Legit? I don't know, brother, but
yeah. Fuck it. Let's just. I guess I'm good here, bro.
If you want, we'll call it. We can call it there, man. It's been a good pod. I think we got a lot of stuff over. I think we did a good job, bro. By the way, I mean, I think we got a lot. Strong, bro. Yeah. Solid. So, guys, if you're still watching, or if you even get to this point, we've kind of hit a stride with, or if we kind of had a formula now that I think will work, and that we kind of have solved ourselves where kind of the first 10 minutes of the podcast we like go in hard on kind of the whole YouTube setup where we need to prioritize retention and kind of not being clickbaity, but being like getting the clicks, and being really polarizing. That's kind of what tends to work, and that's the way you keep people drawn to your story and to your video. So you should see that structure from now on, and ideally it should work. And yeah, we just really hit a stride, and I think if you want us to tag along and subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think. Let us know what you don't agree with. We don't care. We'll comment. I try to comment on. I try to respond to every comment. So yeah, guys, thanks y'all for watching. It's been a real one.
Watch it or not, like it or not, it's whatever.
See you in the next one.
Okay, bro. I just ended it.
All right, brother.
Good job, bro.
Good stuff, man.
I'm getting tired, man.
No, me too, bro. It's